The narrative reintroduces us to Nora Carleton, the fiercely intelligent, hyper-disciplined former lead prosecutor for the SDNY who made waves in Comey's debut novel, Central Park West. Seeking a necessary break from the grueling, high-pressure meat grinder of federal public service, Nora has transitioned her career into the ultra-lucrative, seemingly secure private sector. She accepts a premium position as the chief legal counsel for Saugatuck Associates, the world's largest, most prestigious, and aggressively successful hedge fund, headquartered in the affluent, manicured enclave of Westport, Connecticut. The spark ignites when an absolute administrative and criminal nightmare breaches Saugatuck's pristine security perimeter. A brilliant, highly placed senior executive within the firm, who was rumored to be quietly cooperating with federal regulators regarding an explosive, hidden insider trading array, is found brutally murdered. The localized crime scene is immediately compromised by the sheer scale of the financial interests involved, and the investigation grid takes an incredibly hostile turn when the local police and federal authorities focus their crosshairs directly on Nora's closest corporate ally and mentor. Nora's fierce investigative and defensive instinct lock on with absolute, unyielding intensity. Recognizing that someone inside the multi-billion-dollar corporate infrastructure has executed a flawless frame job to silence a whistleblower and protect a massive financial scheme, she drops her standard corporate buffer. Coordinating a covert defensive alliance with her trusted former colleagues from the FBI and the Federal Prosecutor's Office, Nora launches a dangerous, high-risk internal counterinvestigation to clear her friend's name before the judicial system permanently locks them down. What follows is an exceptional, high-stakes war of intellect and legal maneuvering. The forced proximity reality of investigating her own colleagues within the ultra-secretive corporate campus turns the hedge fund into a psychological pressure cooker. To unmask the true perpetrator, Nora must decode complex algorithmic trading grids, navigate deep-seated executive rivalries, and survive a hidden vanguard of corporate fixers who will stop at nothing to protect the firm's assets. It is a legal procedural, financial suspense, corporate espionage, whistleblower murder mystery insider's grid masterpiece that treats institutional power and legal ethics with elite precision. The tension here burns with a sharp, calculation-heavy intensity. We are talking about that high-frequency, the smartest people in the room are the most dangerous energy, where every corporate compliance file, encrypted email thread, and quiet lunch at a country club carries massive structural weight. The tense, tactical standoff between Nora's unyielding commitment to the rule of law and the hedge fund's infinite financial resources is top tier. Comey writes with an exceptionally fresh, vivid, and beautifully authentic voice, perfectly capturing the real-world mechanics of grand jury subpoenas, wiretap execution, and the distinct, subtle scent of old money and deep state panic. What truly elevates this milestone sophomore entry into elite thriller territory is the author's unmatched ability to write realistic institutional dynamics alongside pulse-pounding suspense. Nora Carleton isn't a cartoonish superhero. Her exhaustion, sharp strategic calculations, and deep moral compass match the complexity of the white-collar crimes she is fighting, step for step, making her race against the ticking clock feel profoundly authentic and deeply gripping. The pacing moves with calculated momentum, tracking intense deposition matches and clandestine field meets before ratcheting up to an absolute, breathtaking legal showdown that will leave you reeling. Westport is the definitive, pro-level upgrade your legal suspense and contemporary crime library demands right now. It is elegant, immensely fast-paced, and utterly unput-outable. It proves that the most devastating weapons aren't always found on a battlefield, but can be wielded from a leather chair behind a mahogany desk. So, secure your personal reading sanctuary, open your Kindle, and prepare to enter the inner circle of corporate deception.